We welcome you into the Dorman Arena here at Dorman High School. Joe Hilsman and Ken Jones for our nightcap. The Greenforest Eagles out of Decatur, Georgia. The Byrnes Rebels out of Duncan, South Carolina. Glad that you are with us. The SUVtv Greenforest wins the tip. They are moving right to left. They are in the black. They are very big. They are very long. They're very strong, and they're very good. Justin Forrest, no good. Rebound ripped down by Bebe Iola. Iola kicks it out, a long three, in and out, no good by Precious Aya. Rebound gonna come down to the Byrnes Rebels, and on the glass that was Christian Ethel. Ethel gets it up ahead, Jalen Foster. Foster is a guard that will penetrate and really make a lot of havoc. Bovier Howard, good. Bovier Howard, one of them fine wide receivers, put his Byrnes Rebels bunch, and they lead 2-0. Ken, we're talking about a Greenforest Christian team that is playing a monumental national schedule. Finally failed last week. The Hammond, which everyone knows has Seventh Woods, that's their own lone setback of the season.
Right, and probably from what you were telling me, it's probably going to be their only setback. They're going to cruise through the division, cruise through the states, maybe to the finals.
Yeah, they are honestly, they may be one of the better teams in all of the state of Georgia. Mm-hmm. Not just for their classification. They are a 1A private school. Forrest on the drive, no. Rebound batted for Bebe. Iola Bebe on the putback. Justin Forrest, mind you, had Justin Forrest had 38 points yesterday. There's a long three. It'll be Tyreek Glenn. It'll be no good. Foster, Glenn, Ethel, Devontae Wright, and Bovier Howard, the five on the floor starting this ball game for the Byrnes Rebels. It'll be Precious Ayai, John Aguchi, James Forrest, Ike Abido, and Bebe Iola. Greenforest working on the block, turning, going underneath. He was fouled. Victor Eno got the start, Went with Eno. And Eno will be going to the free throw line.
Real quick, speaking about Justin Forrest yesterday, 38 points. I didn't know his total until you just told me now, but he got real hot. He was 6 for 6 from the three-point line.
Free throw is good from Victor Eno. Victor Eno was the headline name for this squad last year. I mean, they just give you fits wherever they go. And they're routinely beating people by 30 and 40, and then when they step up in competition, they're still able to come out with big wins. They had a buzzer-beating win before the Hammond loss. John Aguchi hit a game-winning jumper at the buzzer. Forrest on the alley to Aguchi. Wasn't able to get it. Going to be peeled down. Here's Hayden Brown, who checked into the contest. Up ahead, get it out of here. Just too long, man. Yeah. Too long. Precious Ayah with the block. Here's another block. Go back up there with it again. Ripping it down. Rebound has come down to Ike Abijo. Abijo in the Forrest. Forrest up by Iola. Iola up. No. Byrnes, man, doing a lot of hacking and smacking. And that's kind of what you have to do when you're dealing with this Greenforest bunch. A 59-58 one-point win over Providence. They then came back, beat Lower Richland, and then lost by 12 to Hammond. And then won by 38 yesterday. They've only lost one ball game, and they're averaging up around, off the top of my head, the mid-70s, 75, 76 points per game. Bebe Iola at the free throw line, and it is good. He split a pass. One thing I like about this Greenforest squad is how fundamentally sound they are. Aguchi in the backcourt, and Aguchi will get hit with a whistle. Bovier Howard was in control. And I've seen this Greenforest team. This will be my fourth game this year seeing Greenforest. One of the more impressive things about the way they play, they don't foul.
Oh, okay.
They're very fundamentally sound defensively. They never reach. They play on a string. You know how coaches want your defense to play on a string?
Right.
That's how they do. They're not a high volume fouling basketball team at all. Turnover by the Byrnes Rebels. Very impressed, of course, with the Byrnes Rebels and Jalen Foster. Man, did he put on a show for me last year here at the Farm Bureau Classic. This is the 2015 Farm Bureau Insurance Classic. A long three, Justin Forrest. No good. Rebound almost hit the floor. Foster got the rebound. And now what do we have?
Maybe I missed something, but I didn't see any green shirts under the basket.
I didn't see anything, but now he called a foul. Foul called on somebody from Greenforest. That'll be their second. Missed the announcement. We're in the perch. Long skip pass. They're going to pump fake it. Bovier Howard. Now he has it on the right wing. Howard now looking. There was Williams. A steal. Forrest slam. Oh, he missed it. Lost it on the way up. That's okay. Oguchi's got you back. Timeout call by the Byrnes Rebels as Greenforest out to a 7-2 start here in the first 3 minutes. The Eagles leading the Rebels 7-2.
Around here, we grew up in the kitchen. We learned how to cook when our parents taught us what their parents taught them. At Bojangles, our master biscuit makers use traditional Southern recipes too, from scratch, the old-fashioned way. It's harder, but it's better. Around here, kitchens have always brought folks together, and we're going to make sure they do so for a long time to come. Head to Bojangles and try our country fried steak on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. Bojangles, it's Bo time.
Out of the timeout, Byrnes breaks the press. Gonna have to make that pass a little earlier against them. Late pass there by Kalen Williams as he was trying to get Christian Ethel. That's the one thing you see when you, and you've been around a lot of basketball, the different levels of plays you have to go to. And playing basketball myself, you may think you can make that pass against ABC County, and when you go play this other people over here, you can't make that pass. And that's the level progression. There's high school basketball, and then there's elite high school basketball.
Right.
Then there's college, and then there's European, and then there's the pros. And each level, there's something that you're going to learn about the game. Good turn and spinning move in there by Victor Inu.
One of the hardest things to pick up is the speed of the game.
Bovier Howard. I think a lot of people who haven't played don't really understand how fast the game of basketball moves. It's a fast-moving game, but it's a long game. Forrest on the drive and good.
Perfect example is the pass that you just talked about. Any other time, that pass makes it through.
Yeah.
These guys can run like that.
They're they're long, they're disciplined, just elite-level basketball. That's all it comes down to. There's a floater by Foster, good. I look for Jalen Foster to do that some more. The only thing that's going to distract him is once he gets it swatted a couple times. Until then, he will go in there. Jalen Foster, a dynamic athlete for the Byrnes Rebels. Pass is going to be deflected and stolen. Here come the Rebels out on the break, leading the break. Going to go get it blocked. Precious Aya, they don't understand the wingspan, the length.
Right.
People, I am not in love with Greenforest. I'm a basketball player. I am a basketball man. I'm a basketball announcer. Greenforest is a basketball team, a truly very good basketball team. And the program, even though this is Coach Thompson's first year, the program is in very, very good shape. Gonna go off the screen. Oguchi takes it, pops the three. Snapping the nets, John Oguchi. And that's the first three ball from the Greenforest Eagles. They lead 14-6. Here's Foster. Foster now going to try to belly bump off of him. They swing it back over now to Bovier Howard. Bovier Howard, Jalen Foster, two individuals I got to see on the gridiron the last 3-4 years. Fine football players. There's a foul there by Tariq Glenn. Glenn will go to the free throw line. He was the man fouled on the play. And I saw Jalen Foster after football in the playoffs last year come in this tournament and just single-handedly just go and draw fouls and shoot free throws unwillingly and win a big ball game. And he just continued it up. They had a big season, lost in the state tournament. Bovier Howard is a fine athlete as well. Byrnes Rebels Free throw is good from Tyreek Glenn. Glenn will go back to the free throw line. 2:53 to go, first quarter. Joel Hilsman and Ken Jones, glad that you are with us here from the Dorman Arena in Roebuck, South Carolina, with a 2015 Farm Bureau Insurance Classic. Visit us online at farmbureauclassic.com. Second free throw by Glenn is good as well.
Michael Evans checks in the game. Rebound by Byrnes.
Byrnes back this
Jacking
way.
It. Oh.
Yeah, don't pull that thing.
Yeah.
There's too much on the inside. There's too much. Let's see, you've been here today. You've heard of Wendell Carter, right, for Pace Academy?
Right.
All right. They didn't let him catch the ball in the paint
Right.
until there were 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
So,
They kept everything out on the perimeter against him.
Right.
His first three was a 19-foot three-pointer, 20-foot three-pointer. That was his only points in that half in that particular game.
so yeah.
And you know why Wendell Carter,
Right,
top
right.
athlete,
right.
top recruit for class of 2017,
Yeah.
nothing doing.
No.
Forrest three ball, gonna go in and out. Baby with the tip, no, and now they're gonna call basket interference. If you're a ref that's not used to seeing that kind of length, that's a little easier to call. Didn't think it was. It was close, but they got the call. Larry Thompson, the head coach of the Greenforest Eagles. Elaine Fowler, the head coach of the Byrnes Rebels. And he is really fiercely into it. Everyone knows about the Byrnes Rebel football. This basketball program puts together something, too. And I'll tell you one thing, they got a whale of a girls softball squad over there in Duncan. A long three. Good. That's what you're going to have to do, stretch the defense. Christian Idol, a three. Of course, it is a pro Byrnes crowd. It is a boisterous Byrnes crowd. They might not get as boisterous as the game continues. Down the baseline, oh my goodness, get it blocked. They might get loud now. I hear you, big fella. Kalen Williams with the block. Baseline. I'm glad the mic crowds are low. Long three, Forrest, air ball, no good. Rebound gonna come down to the Rebels. Here comes Foster. Jalen Foster between the wings, a right-hand dribble with the left hand, stop to Bovier Howard in the corner. A long three by Miller, no good. Ray Miller can stretch that three. Forrest takes down the rebound, it's Justin Forrest. Justin Forrest, Euro stepping, just too easy to the hoop. Justin Forrest making it look very easy. It's a 5-point ball game with 77 seconds to go. Here's Bouvier Howard. Howard now, Bouvier Howard in the middle. Foster, laid up, floater. No, it rolled off. They tip, fight for the rebound. It come back to Foster. He saves it to Miller. Miller stops, sets, firing. Good. So Byrnes now acting like they're ready to compete. Under a minute, first quarter. Joel Hilsman, Ken Jones, Greenforest, and Byrnes. We are in Dorman, South Carolina. It's a pro Byrnes crowd. 16-14 Greenforest. Justin Forrest swings it over. Ryan Hill, a long three. Glances off the rim, no good. Rebound by Inu. Inu to Forrest. He gonna pull it short. No good. Rebound to Ray Miller. He lost it. Iola, layup. He blew it. Rebound, knocked away, out of bounds, and it will go over to the Byrnes Rebels. Ryan Hill into the contest.
A lot going on in that little session right there.
50-50 balls. Long three. He's going to feel it. Step out. Rebound is back tap with 24 seconds. Coach Thompson's like, hey, be easy with it now. And here comes Foster into the full court. Forrest. The Bebe turning, shooting, no good. Howard got the rebound with 5 seconds. Howard gonna go all the way. Get it blocked. Aya blocked it from behind. Precious Aya with the block. He'll get hit with the foul. Did you notice how Aya started timing him up?
Right.
When he got to the 28-foot mark, he started timing that up.
He knew the release. Once it releases out his hand, there's nothing that an offensive player can do with it.
Free throw good by Bouvier Howard. Cut it to one. 2 and 3, 10 seconds to go. Missed it.
Oh, saw the push.
And we're going to have a lane violation or a foul.
Oh.
Foul call. Bouvier missed the free throw. The foul is going to be called on the Bebe Iola. Second free throw. They called a lane. Was it a lane violation or a foul?
Yeah.
I had to call it a lane violation.
Yeah, lane violation.
Bouvier hit the free throws, and we are now at the end of the first quarter. The Byrnes Rebels hanging with the favorite Greenforest Eagles, 16-16.
Seconds inbound pass to Marbury as he works on the defense of Johnson, dribbles by Robinson, takes it to the baseline, running jump shot, good! 2 seconds left.
From Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome you back inside of Dorman Arena. Joel Hilsman, Ken Jones here with you as we begin the second quarter. 16-16, Byrnes and Greenforest. Muhammad Abdul Salim has checked in and will start this second quarter for the Greenforest Eagles. They also have Ryan Hill on the floor along with Jendon Duggan. There's a jump, Miller, no good. Rebound ripped down there by Victorino. Miller, Derek Morgan into the contest now, along with Bouvier Howard. There's a pass down low, no, and a foul. They'll go to the free throw line. Christian Itel is also in the game, along with, is that 34-24, 34, Kalen Williams, okay. Williams, and he also got hit with that foul, did Kalen Williams. 7:29 to go. Second quarter just now underway. Glad that you're with us. Pretty nice crowd here in the Dorman Arena. Free throw is good from Precious Aya. Excuse me, Victorino. Excuse me. That's number 12, not number 5, Joel. 17-16, 1-point ball game. This Greenforest bunch. Free throw, short, no good. Miller rappels down the rebound. The Rebels come back this way. Here's Howard. Howard now on a cross dribble. Gives it to Itel. Itel kicks it back over Miller. Pulls a three. It's in and out. No good. Miller can hit that three now. If he gets it going, look out. Miller saved it. Got it blocked again. There's already been 5 or 6 block shots already. Looking. Now going to swing it. Howard, pump fake. Stepped up. In between the line. It's off. No good. Rebound Miller. They got another chance. Miller shot up. No. I like how they're hustling on the glass and getting the second chance opportunities. Yep. This time they get a chance to get it from the free throw line.
Well, they do. Not only that, they're going back inside. I mean, you might as well. If he's going to block the shot, get some body contact and get to the line.
Free throw by Miller is good, and the game is tied at 17. Now, Byrnes has not had a lead in this contest. Miller now can give them their first lead. Forrest goes baseline. He has 6 in the contest. Howard gonna float it up from the right side. It's no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Muhammad Abdul Salim, and let's see, we'll have a foul call. And the foul will be on the Byrnes Rebels, 32. That'll be Christian Itel. Yeah, Christian Itel hit with the foul. So Hill will bring it into the forecourt. Hill, one of those sturdy reserves, veteran reserve, poised leadership. He reminds me of an Andre Miller in high school. And I mean the current put it up and in good. That's a sophomore that just did that. 6'9" and a sophomore. Muhammad Abdul Salim in a three-point lead now for the Greenforest Eagles. Hightail steps into a three, back iron, hill of the rim. Miller is all over the offensive glass. Miller is playing some very good ball and inspiring ball. There he goes to the hoop, shot up, no, that's gonna call an offensive foul, and that's the right call. Jalen Foster hit with an offensive foul. (21-18) with 5:58 to go. Ryan Hill operating with Forrest. Forrest is on the left wing. Now to Hill. 3 out and 2 in. Hill, a three. No good. No, that's Forrest. Rebound. Abdul Salim offensively, then had it taken away by Ray Miller. I'm telling you, Ray Miller's one of them. I'm telling you, I take Ray Miller a lot of places and a lot of gyms with me. If he starts getting that three ball going, it's going to be trouble. He's already got the hustle. Right. Kind of puts you in the mind of an off-brand Gerald Wallace.
Yeah. I mean,
With
he
the
has
hair
body for it.
and the crash and all of that. It may be the hair. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is when Gerald Wallace was doing his thing. All right, a foul now on Greenforest. That is their 7th team foul with 5:36 to go. And at the free throw line will be Christian Itel. 1 and 1 is good. Well, Itel, the shooter for this Byrnes bunch, gonna try to shoot them back into this thing here at the free throw line. And it's good. Well, he makes a pair of free throws. It's a 1-point game, 21-20. Swing it now to Hill. Looking at his own defense. Hill lost his footing, and they call a jump ball. The Byrnes crowd is here. Joel Hilsman, Ken Jones, glad to be with you here on SUVtv and glad that you are with us. Long three by Ryan Hill, no good to Miller. Miller gave it up to Glenn, and now Glenn will give it to Howard, and Howard passes it back to Glenn, who pulls a three. Hill of the rim, no good. Rebound is going to come down. It was tapped by Duncan and recoiled in by Eno. So here's Ryan Hill into the full court. 3 minutes gone by, second quarter. Forrest down the lane, floats it up, off, no good. Got his own rebound. Rebound now going to come down to Glenn. Glenn gets it up ahead to Itel. Itel with a nice catch. Itel pump faking, moving, block, get it out. Muhammad Abdul Salim hit with the foul, and Christian Itel will go to the free throw line. Free throw, good from Itel. He gonna sit up there and stroke them things, and now 21-20. Tie ball game.
A funny matchup that we don't see now is Itel was inside the post in the beginning of the game. Now he's taking his game on the outside, so he brings the big man. They've had to switch a guard on to him as he's stroking these foul shots.
Nice observation there, but the thing is, they can mix and match with you so well. Pump fake, put it on the floor, now gives it back out. John Oguchi is back into the contest. Jandon Duggan will remain. Duggan, a three. It's going to be no good. Iola on the rebound, lost it out of bounds, and it will stay with Greenforest. I love the way that the Byrnes Rebels are competing. Never thought that they would not compete. Greenforest is just a fun basketball team to watch, period. I don't care what country you from, what state you live in, who you are boosted to. There's a traveler right there on John Oguchi, traveling violation. Now the Byrnes crowd is in here. Dorman High School, Roebuck, South Carolina is where we are. Same county as Spartanburg and Byrnes. So the big three schools, Spartanburg, Dorman, and Byrnes all involved in this tournament. Gonna go baseline, and a blocking foul called on Muhammad Abdul Salim, and Christian Itel will go back to the free throw line. Itel now 4 of 4 from the line today. Byrnes has not missed a free throw attempt in this contest. They are 10 of 10.
Make no mistake about it, Byrnes needs everything. They can't miss anything. They need all the breaks. They're gonna need all their foul shots.
Second free throw, good. So Itel now, and the best way for a shooter to get going is to sit up there at that free throw line and stroke them in. He is 6 of 6 now. Oguchi now gonna feed it, put it on the floor. Good move by,
nice.
Precious Aya. That's a beautiful move right there. 24-23, the Byrnes Rebels with the lead. They bring the ball into the full court with 3:48 to go. Here's Howard. Howard is between the rings. Gets that screen and now doesn't use it. Now there's Itel. Itel picked up by Precious Aya. Forrest came up, made him lose it. It's on the floor. They fight for it. They scrap for it, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow to the Byrnes Rebels with 3:34 to go. Long inbound into the backcourt to Bobby Howard. 3:30 to go. 24-23, Howard and the Rebels leading. Howard trying to attack, kicks it out to Itel, pump fake, there's the three, no good. Rebound to Gucci. I think Itel kind of knows he's got him a green light today.
Yeah, as long as he stays out of that middle.
Coach Flower giving out the defensive instruction for the Rebels. We have no shot and a foul call. And let's see, it will be 1-1. So Byrnes Rebels now in the 1-1. 17 fouls on the Rebels and 19 fouls on Greenforest. Oguchi at the free throw line. Takes his time and spins it in there good. John Oguchi, his first trip to the free throw line. He's 1 of 1. He has 6 points in the ball game. Second free throw from Oguchi, good. So Oguchi stands up there and knocks both of the free throws in. It's 25-24. Oh, close to a backcourt there. Here's Davis into the forecourt. Trayvon Davis giving it off, driving with the left-hand layup. No good by Derek Morgan, who's back in. Drake Morgan coming away with it now is Oguchi. John Oguchi with the left hand. Gucci in and out to the hoop. Layup good. Just a nasty, nifty move going down the lane with the left hand, John Oguchi. That's New Hampshire's finest right there. That's where he's going to school right now. I've always supported a person going to college anywhere. John Oguchi, look at that move right there, SUVtv instant replay. I think my producer and founder and owner and director, Marcus Burnett, will agree. New Hampshire is a little low, don't you think? I know the Brandon Clay theory. I love Brandon Clay's theory, but I'm going to take it down a little notch. That's just a little low. New Hampshire, hey, if they get in the tournament, you know who I'm pulling for Gucci on the team. I'm just going to be honest. I won't be calling that tournament game. I'm sitting right here at midcourt. I'm in the middle, but it's a fun bunch to watch. Duggan gonna pick up a foul right there at the break, the 28-foot mark, right in front of the assistant coaches. And Coach Thompson comes over, and he's getting an explanation from the official, but now the free throw parade will continue for the Byrnes Rebels at the free throw line. 27-24. Duggan will go to the, Jandon Duggan has the foul. Bobby Howard, 6 points in the game, 6 points in the first quarter. Yet to score here in his second quarter. Here's his first free throw attempt of the quarter. Short, no good. 2 of 3 from the line today. Double bonus situation now for the Greenforest Eagles. Coach Thompson standing. Jacket is off. Well, I don't even think he had the jacket on. When I saw him before the game, he didn't. There's an offensive rebound off of that miss. Itel between the legs, picked up by Gucci. They got in and broke it up. Itel gonna go to the hoop, shot up, no, and another foul call.
Itel misses his first one. First one of the game. He's 7 for 8.
Split him. Running down the baseline now, going to kick it out. There's Itel. Itel going to fake it. He's out between the rings. Going to dribble, jump stop in the lane. Nowhere to go. Kick it out to the left. Ray Miller a three. Back iron. Spins off. No good. Itel got the rebound. Pump fake. Wild pass in there. It was stolen away. Crowd reaction there. He knew. Got it up ahead to Forrest. Forrest with a pump fake and drew the foul.
I'd have to agree with the crowd. Had a vicious elbow. Glad it didn't catch anybody.
.156 to go. Do we have a full timeout? We have a full timeout as you take a look there at the crowd that is filled in pretty nice here at the Dorman Arena. We'll be back in just a moment right here. This is SUVtv.com.
Time for Riding Shotgun with a Gunslinger. Tough questions for football tough guy Brett Favre.
Dear Brett, I have a truck, so people always ask me to help them move. What should I do? First, go to favrates.com for a great auto quote from Farm Bureau. Then tell people you'll help them move as long as you can move in with them. Problem solved.
Great answer. Get your quote with local agents, great rates, and fast claims at favrates.com. From Farm Bureau Insurance.
We welcome you back into the Dorman Arena for the 2015 Farm Bureau Insurance Classic. Justin Forrest at the free throw line for Greenforest in what has been a pretty nip and tuck ball game right now. 28-25 Greenforest with a 3-point lead. Ken Jones joining me, and Ken, Byrnes hanging tough with this Greenforest squad.
Yes, they are. I mean, they're doing all the things they definitely need to do to stay close. That's all you can ask for sometimes. Let's just stay close to this team.
Morgan gonna drive. Drake Morgan shot is no good. Bebe Iola gets a rebound. Here's John Aguche. Aguche gonna pull a long right wing three. Take that with you. Aguche for three off that right wing. 32-25 lead pushed out to 7 now. Little three-quarter court press. Howard in trouble. Ball stolen away from him. Picked up by Forrest. Forrest up ahead. Aguche layup good. And another timeout call. Lane Flowers has called a timeout for the Byrnes Rebels. It is 34-25, and now I think Greenforest, the Eagles, have got their win in themselves a little bit.
I tell you. I mean, it seems like it was eventually going to happen. Not taking anything away from Byrnes, but
no,
I might have to agree with you. This is my second time seeing Greenforest play, and I don't even think they really got started yet. I think that what they're doing now is kind of like feeling this game out. Byrnes has to play perfect ball, and that's just to even stay close to him. So as you can see, this lead now has gotten a little bigger.
pushed out the 9. And the thing about it is you love basketball team, and I guess I'll use something that everyone knows, Golden State Warriors, when you have so many interchangeable parts.
Right.
That's what Greenforest has here, even at the high school level.
Right.
They've got size, they've got good guard play, and I think a lot of people nationally and even here in the region, South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, Florida, even feel that their guard play is what kind of pushed them over the top.
Right.
You saw that in Justin Forrest yesterday with 38 points.
Right.
Today, slow going, but right now they got a 9-point lead.
Exactly. That's a great point.
Shot is no good by Tariq Glenn as he drove in off the glass for the layup. Forrest gonna go baseline. Justin Forrest, strong move, and one, count it, and the foul. You saw the strength continue to go up, took the hit, and kept going up. Justin Forrest, and one.
So see now Justin Forrest is starting to get his thing going. I mean, look how they just built up this lead without him getting it going. Now he is, going to start to do his thing.
Outside of the Aguchi 3, everything's been in the paint.
Yeah.
So that tells me, just looking at the game, Coach Thompson had a conversation with the ref, but he also went and had a conversation with his player. Y'all just drive it into the hoop.
Right.
That's what you got to do. Aguchi hesitating. Aguchi to the hoop. Shot is up. No good. They fight for the rebound. Aguchi is going to be out of bounds off of Iola. Iola and Aguchi were both fighting for it, and Iola stepped on that line. It'll be a turnover. 37-35, 45 and 3/10 seconds to go. In our final game of today here from the 2015 Farm Bureau Insurance Classic. Pump fake, putting on the floor, driving is Jalen Foster. Foster over to Miller. Miller a 3, it is no good, and a foul. Away from the ball, and is it going to be on Greenforest? Foul called on Justin Forrest.
Him and Brown are going at it.
Hayden Brown, number 3. With the foul, so that will give him 2 free throws at the line. Coach Thompson is having, he said something to Forrest, but I think, when you say something to one person, you're really talking to somebody else. I think that's what happened there. Brown free throw good. Free throw good. Byrnes in this quarter, 11 of 14 from the free throw line.
They need every point they can get.
15 of 18 in the game. 37-27, 10-point ball game, and Duggan between the rings. Forrest over to Duggan. Now Duggan will hold it. Going to eat some of that clock. 8 seconds now. They're going to go ahead and make their move. Aguchi going to pull a 3. It's going to be short. Rebound going to be kicked out. Now here's Foster, a long 3 at the horn. It'll be no good, out of bounds, and he'll have 0.5 of a second. So Foster had a little bit more time than he thought he did. Going to roll it in to Forrest. Forrest catches, shoots, fires. It'll be no good, and we are at the half. It is a 37-27 halftime score. Greenforest leading Byrnes. Second half action coming up right back after these words right here. This is SUVtv.com.
Around here, we grew up in the kitchen. We learned how to cook when our parents taught us what their parents taught them. At Bojangles, our master biscuit makers use traditional Southern recipes too, from scratch, the old-fashioned way. It's harder, but it's better. Around here, kitchens have always brought folks together, and we're going to make sure they do so for a long time to come. Head to Bojangles and try our country fried steak on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. Bojangles, it's bow time.
We welcome you back to the 2015 Farm Bureau Insurance Classic. Joel Hillsman joined by Ken Jones. We are at the half and getting ready for second half action. Greenforest and Byrnes. We take a look there at the halftime stats. Neither team shooting the ball very well. Greenforest at 38%, Byrnes at 17%. We noted at halftime, Byrnes did not make a second half field goal in the second quarter field goal. 15 of 18 from the line, 11 of 14 in the second quarter, all 11 of their points from the free throw line. Just gauging, we see that the shooting percentage is bad, and there's an offensive foul called on Greenforest already, and it is a turnover. But just judging from those stats right there, free throws right now the story of the game.
Absolutely, because if they don't make those free throws, can you imagine what the score would be? I mean, because Greenforest is going to get their points. But you're talking about Byrnes not making a field goal.
Only 5 field goals in the contest. They are 5 of 29, as you saw on the graphic. 2 of 12 from beyond the arc. Their leading scorer is Christian Itel with 10 points, 7 of his 10 from the free throw line. Justin Forrest with 11 and John Noguchi with 10 for the Greenforest Eagles. Brown down the lane, layup good. And there goes their first field goal in almost a quarter and some change. Iola puts it on the floor, flips it up off the window, no good. Rebound, they tip for it. Iola still got it. Brown gonna rip it down and he'll give it over to Jalen Foster. Foster into the forecourt with the right-hand dribble. Foster gonna kick it to the left. There is Bovia Howard, a 3. It is short. Rebound, skied for. It hit the floor. Foster tried to save it, lost it out of bounds, and a turnover. 7:03 to go in an 8-point game.
Good hustle, though, by Foster.
Yeah, Jalen Foster, I absolutely love his athletic ability. One of the more finer athletes that you're going to find on a football field, a basketball court, or a baseball diamond. 1 minute gone by. 8-point ball game, 37-29. Greenforest with Justin Forrest, bad cross-court pass, a Gucci pump fake on the baseline. Now going to hold it back out to the top, give it to Iola. Iola turns, Iola dribbles, spinning, shot up off the window, tough shot, no good. Fought for the rebound. And the foul called on Iola. I have Iola for his second foul. That is Greenforest's second foul as well. So here is Foster. Foster will walk it into the forecourt, peel it back in the corner. Bovia Howard, a 3, no good. Rebound gonna come down to John Noguchi. Noguchi now gonna push it for Greenforest. Noguchi now gonna hesitate, stop, pull up, a 3 left wing, no good. Whistle and a foul down underneath. Foul called on Hayden Brown. The officials are not letting them be a little physical on the shot per se. We've had a lot of calls away from the ball and on loose ball after rebound.
Right.
Iola, nice move off the window, tipped in good. That's the second basket interference they've called on Greenforest. Wipe it off for Victor Inu. Iola now, he's struggling a little bit now around the rim. Pressure, defense, shot the passing lane, almost a steal.
All right, okay.
And a foul called on Justin Forrest. Third team foul on Greenforest, and we've played 1 minute and 58 seconds. Here is Foster. Foster between the legs, now going to cross it over between the rings. Gets a screen from Brown, goes over on the right wing, kick it back out to the top. There's a 3 by Glenn, top side, no good. Rebound rattles off. Iola gets the rebound, and now going to bring it up is Jandon Duggan. Forrest had to take a seat. He has 3 fouls. Duggan all the way, shot up, no, and a foul. We are getting a foul every 25 seconds in the contest. This one is going to be called on Jalen Foster. And Jandon Duggan will go to the free throw line. He is yet to score in the ball game. Saw spot duty there in that second quarter. And now at the free throw line in the third, free throw rolls in good. Second free throw. Oh, good. floater by Howard. Good. Bovier Howard showing some heart. And he went into the lane amongst the trees. It is 39-31.
Oh, we got some activity over here.
Foul called on Greenforest. Check it.
Yep.
Foul called on
Right.
Byrnes. Yep.
On Byrnes.
Yep, they
on
reversed.
Christian. Throwing Justin down to the ground.
Christian Itel. That is the team third. Both teams with 3 fouls. Now there's a jump good by Jandon Duggan. Lead out now. Greenforest setting it up with 4:46. Forrest gonna drive and hit with traveling. A turnover for the Greenforest Eagles. Brown, Howard, Foster, Glenn, and Itel, the 5 on the floor for the Byrnes Rebels. For the Greenforest Eagles, Biola, Aguchi, Brown, get it out of here. Victor Inu with a block. Forrest and Duggan. Duggan pulls a right wing 3, no good. Long rebound. Forrest chases it down, and we'll have a foul called on Bovier Howard. And Justin Forrest didn't like that. Trying to walk away from it. He didn't like that. Walks right back to the baseline, showing good composure and poise. And now what is the ref calling? He's calling both of those 2 gentlemen together. They weren't the 2 involved.
The 2 captains.
That's the gesture he just made.
Yeah, see, and then they're going to go talk to the rest of their team.
No, I don't like that. I understand that in the college game. You can go talk to the captain. Go talk to the coach. Or to the 2 players involved, because you talked to them just now, they couldn't go talk to their players. Now it's getting a little testy right there. Got the ref coming in there, you can see it. And now he's being very demonstrative and stern and authoritative in the huddle. I know Greenforest is not used to the whistle being this tight. I do know that, because they are a very good defensive basketball team. And I wouldn't be saying that if I had not seen them play as many times as I have this year. Duggan's float is no good. And I know about the Byrnes team, have not seen them play. But Greenforest, folks, we're talking about a top 10 team in the nation, okay? I know I'm not the only one that has seen them play 4 and 5 times. I know that much. That makes me nobody special. Here's Foster. Foster now going to drive. Cut off by Eno. Look at the perimeter defense from the guy that side. On a guard. Putting it on the floor, and then they kick it to the top, and now here is Foster. Foster got it stolen.
Oh, here we go.
Foster had it stolen, and Forrest hit with the foul. So it'll be sideline out of bounds. Christian Itel now will be inbounding. Itel inbounds it to Howard. Howard gonna go baseline all the way, floated up, no good. Rebound is gonna come down to Duggan. Duggan Aguchi. Aguchi stop, danced on him, pulled up, back iron, no good. Rebound, they flop for it. Brown gets it up ahead. Here's Foster. Foster floats it up good. Jalen Foster. His 2nd field goal of the game. We put up that graphic of the field goal shooting percentage. Both teams not shooting it well. You can tell, though, the effect defensively in altering of shots.
Right, and I was going to make a point of that it seems like even when Byrnes has an open shot, they're worried about them coming out with their length.
Foster on the break. Itel. Foul called on Justin Forrest. I saw the ball go through his legs. Forrest now will have to come out. He has 4 fouls. He went for 38 points last night. He's got 11 now and 4 fouls. and he's over there asking Coach Thompson what did he do. And Coach Thompson has been kind of suave right now. I think he knows they're not getting the whistle. Rebound, Itel missed that long three. Duggan gets the rebound. It's an 8-point ball game. We go under 3 minutes to go. Greenforest with one more foul to give, and we've got over 10 minutes of basketball to go. Float, no good. Whistle, and the foul called on the floor, Itel. John Iguchi, though, has been, I will say, the most attacking point guard outside of Justin Forrest for Greenforest. And he will go to the line. So both teams with 5 fouls now. And Coach Thompson having a conversation with the ref. I think he wants an explanation on something. And then Coach Lane Flower over there talking with Hayden Brown. 41-38, and John Iguchi will be going to the free throw line where he is 2 of 2 on the day. Both teams have 5 team fouls here in this third quarter. Each one has one more to give before the bonus. Iguchi's free throw is good. Iguchi will get one more. And it is good. I think what you're going to see here, even despite the loss to Hammond, I think you're going to see just a little bit of adversity pushed through by this Greenforest bunch. Foster all the way, blocking foul call. He'll go to the free throw line. 6th team foul on Greenforest. 2:29 to go, third quarter. And going to the free throw line will be Jalen Foster for the very first time. Foster with 4 points in the contest. It's the 2015 Farm Bureau Insurance Classic. Visit them online at farmbureauclassic.com. Joel Hilsman, Ken Jones, glad that you are here with us. First free throw is up and in good. We are in the Founders Federal Credit Union boys bracket. Free throw, good. Well, Foster steps up there and makes them both, and we've got a turnover on Greenforest. 2:29 to go. The winner of this ball game will meet Wellington, Florida tomorrow night at 8:30 right here on SUVtv in the Founders Federal Credit Union Boys Bracket Championship. Driving, the shot is up, no good. Rebound by Byrnes in the paint, putting it on the floor. Shot is up, no, and another foul call, and that will be the 7th team foul. It'll be a 2-shot foul. Greenforest now in the bonus foul-wise, so Byrnes will be shooting free throws the final 10 minutes and 12 seconds of the game.
I know that can't be 5 on.
Jandon Duggan. Glenn free throws, and it's a 6-point game, 43-37. Now Iguchi gonna drive all the way. Ball knocked out from Eno's hand, deflected off of Byrnes, and it will stay with Greenforest. 2:03 to go in the Bojangles bracket. Just to update you on that while I have just a moment. Iguchi between the rings over to Ryan Hill. it will be Shiloh taking on Spartanburg tomorrow in the Bojangles Boys Bracket Championship at 7 p.m. Foster shot up, no good. It hit the end line out of bounds and will go to the Greenforest Eagles. And let's see, we've got a timeout call. Let's see what it is. It will be a 30-second timeout with 1:36 to go as you take a look there inside of the Greenforest huddle. They have a 6-point lead, 43-37. Coach Thompson now, this might be some of his finest coaching, and you run through everything. You've been around game of basketball. You have games like this.
That's right.
These games, you just have to win them like that. And if you're Byrnes right now, you're within striking distance, you got to win it.
And that's all you can ask for is to be in striking distance. Like you were saying, the coach for
Greenforest?
Yes.
Coach Thompson?
Thompson, yeah. I mean, he's going to have all kind of games, and this is one that he's going to have to just, pull his team together. They're going to win a certain way, and they'll probably do it that way. But like I said, he's got his boys ready.
Hill, Aguchi, Ayola, Muhammad Abdul Salim, and Victorino. There's a steal, Howard, and long. Obia Howard, the hoop and the horn.
I'm sure there's a different type of game for them. They're usually winning it from the inside, but right now.
Howard completes the three-point play. It is a three-point ball game with 90 seconds to go. Ryan Hill into the forecourt, 43-40. Byrnes crowd trying to get behind him, and a foul call. Where was the foul at down there? Ithel, poor Ithel. Look at the height difference between him and Muhammad Abdul Salim. He had no choice. 8 fouls to 6 fouls. Greenforest with 8, Byrnes with 6. Byrnes shooting free throws the rest of the game. Hill inbounds it way out to Aguchi. Aguchi to Hill. Hill, baseline, layup, blew it. Ayola, rebound, put back, no. Ayola's blown a lot of bunnies down there. They recover it, and a foul call, and let's see. Now the Byrnes crowd unhappy with the call. The Byrnes crowd now very vocal and loud. They're sitting on this side.
That puts Brown there, one of the tallest players, and Christian, the other tall player. Both of them with 4 fouls apiece.
Yeah. The whistle has been tight, I will tell you that. It has been a very, 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 very tight whistle. 15 fouls called, and we played 7 minutes. Free throw, back iron, no. Victorino didn't get the roll. Powell, Miller, a 3, no good. Miller got the offensive rebound. He put it back, falling away, no. Shot is up, no. Ayola gonna reach for it. They're diving, jump ball, and it'll be the Byrnes Rebels ball. And you can tell the crowd now trying to come to life. The bench helping them. The Byrnes Rebels believe. 43-40. There's a 3 off the wing. Air ball, no good by Tyreek Glenn. Oguchi gonna walk it across the timeline. Look on the clock. They swinging around the Hill. Hill in to Muhammad Abdul Salim to Hill. Going back, Salim moving in, good. There's just too much body mass down there. Muhammad Abdul Salim with his second field goal of the contest. 5-point game.
Not a chance on that one.
Foster driving, shot up, no. Rebound gonna come down to Abdul Salim. Abdul Salim now gives it over to Aguchi. Aguchi's got to go with 8 seconds into the forecourt. John Aguchi with the left hand dribble with 5. With 4, picked up by Bovia Howell. He pulls it in his mouth. No good. Rebound, Ayola put back up. No, Ayola again. No, it fell off. Bebe Ayola having himself a day, struggling. 45-40, we're gonna get out right here. This is SUVtv
seconds inbound pass to Marbury. As he works on the defense of Johnson, dribbles by Robinson, takes it to the baseline, running jump shot, good! 2 seconds left.
Fourth quarter action underway. Joe Hilsman, Ken Jones, Malik Abdul-Salim misses underneath. It goes out of bounds. Bebe Ayola, number 23 in black, really struggling today from in the paint and up close, missing a lot of bunnies. He missed one there to end that third quarter. 45-40. Heel, Aguchi, Inu, Abdul-Salim, and Ayola, the 5 on the floor. Aguchi pump fake, has the baseline, and a foul call. This one is going to be called on the Byrnes Rebels. That is the 16th foul called in 8.5 minutes of second half action. It is 10:09 Eastern. We might get out of here before midnight. We're gonna be shooting free throws. Everybody's shooting free throws the rest of the way. Back iron, no good on the 1-and-1 from Aguchi. Howard peels it back out. Bovier Howard has had himself a solid night. He has 11 points. He drives, got it blocked by Baby Iola. It's recovered over there in the corner by Williams. Williams back out to Miller. Miller a 3. No, Miller just can't not get that 3 to go down. Abdul-Salim got it back. Here goes Aguchi. Aguchi fouled as he was going to the hoop. It'll be 2 shots. And that is the 9th team foul on the Byrnes Rebels. 9 team fouls on the Rebels, 8 on Greenforest. No matter whoever the whistle blows, we will be shooting free throws. It's still the 1-and-1. Next foul for Byrnes will put Greenforest in the double bonus. Aguchi takes his time. Left-hander puts it up there. Good. Well, this time it was 2 shots because he was in active shooting. The free throw is good. 46-40, 6-point ball game. Second free throw. Good. 7-point game, and Hayden Brown checks back in. The thing about it, I've been talking about Ray Miller. Ray Miller right now with 5 points. He hit a 3 earlier. The thing I like about his game, he can get hot. And once he gets hot, he has been active. He's been on the boards. He's been defensively doing what he has to do. If he gets warm, it could be something, man, because Ray Miller can really stroke that thing, and he comes off the bench. Foster, Miller, Brown, Howard, and Glenn, the 5 on the floor for the Byrnes Rebels. Howard down the lane, lost it. Iola is going to pick it up. Iola now tries to pass it out and does. Abdul-Salim gets it, and now he gives it over to John Aguchi. And Coach Thompson says, hey, let's just be easy, and he calls out the play. 47-40. In a game like this, sometimes it might be best to slow it down. Abdul-Salim flips it across the lane, no good. Rebound falls into the lap there of Tariq Glenn. Foster hesitating over to Brown. Brown driving, got it blocked. Iola blocked the shot, and it's going to be kicked back over there. Ryan Hill now is going to be called for the foul. Now, shooting foul? Shooting foul. 9th team foul called on Greenforest. Free throw. No good. Rebound rolled off the rim. Tyreek Glenn missed it. Now here is Victorino over to Ryan Hill. Coach Thompson up. I'm surprised his shirt is not dark purple yet. Nice gathering that he's got there. Aguchi, a three. Good. John Aguchi. A three ball from the left corner. And there comes a whistle. It's a timeout for the Byrnes Rebels. Greenforest leading 50-40. It's time for an SUVtv instant replay. Aguchi pulling that thing from that left corner. Man, that's a sweet-looking left-handed J. From the southpaw. 30-second timeout.
Around here, we grew up in the kitchen. We learned how to cook when our parents taught us what their parents taught them. At Bojangles, our master biscuit makers use traditional Southern recipes too, from scratch, the old-fashioned way. It's harder, but it's better. Around here, kitchens have always brought folks together, and we're going to make sure they do so for a long time to come. Head to Bojangles and try our country fried steak on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. Bojangles, it's Bo time.
Out of the timeout now, the Byrnes Rebels in white, moving right to left. Joel Hillsman, Ken Jones here with you, and there's Hayden Brown down the lane, scooping with the left hand. No, and he'll go to the free throw line because it was a foul call. Brown made the first free throw. Brown sticks the second free throw. 50-42, 5.5 to go. And there's a blocking foul call on Jalen Foster. So we'll come back down here and shoot free throws. First free throw is good. I love free throws. I feel like every team should shoot at least 75%. Each player should shoot 75%. I'm going to get my wish tonight. Free throw is split, and it's 51-50 by Victorino. Made the first, missed the second. Pulling a three, Miller, back iron, no good. Christian Itel rips down the rebound. There's Hayden. Hayden dips it off. Give me that.
Oh.
Foul called on the block. Bebe Iola with the block. As we take a look here at our instant replay. And that is a block shot. And Tyreek Davis will go to the free throw line.
Misses the first one.
Split the free throws there by Glenn. Turnover by Greenforest. 8-point ball game. 5:02 to go. 51-43. The Byrnes Rebels down by 8. They have a shot in the ball game. Here comes Foster across the timeline being worked on by Hill. Over now to Atel. Atel gets a screen. He's got Muhammad Abdul Salim out way high with him. Give it over to Jalen Foster. Foster been able to penetrate and get in the paint the way he likes to. He's in the paint now. Spins, kicks it over. Jumper, baseline, good. Tyreek Glenn with the jumper.
Stolen.
A steal. Here's Atel. Atel pass kicked by Ryan Hill out of bounds. Here comes Justin Forrest. Forrest will be checking back into the ball game with 4 fouls with 4:33 to go. Abdul Salim will be going out 51-45, a 6-point ball game. Each team is in the double bonus. Here's Brown. Brown gonna.
I see where he's going. I see exactly where Coach Fowler is going. As he takes in the ball, as his team has the offense going, he's looking at the matchups. That's why he's switching the ball to the smaller guys against the bigger guys. Now, those guys can't cover him at that point. So Brown is taking his man to the hoop. I mean, they're spreading the court out as wide as you can spread it, and Brown is just going to the basket on his man. Consequently, he's getting to the foul line.
Both free throws by Brown are good. 51-47. Goes on a dump down in the post. Inu turning, shot up, no. A foul. Is there an over or under on how many times I say the word foul? We have had at least 25 fouls called in 12 minutes of basketball. 51-47. And the free throw is good by Eno. Victor Eno's free throw pushes the lead back out to 5. Second free throw, good. Eno stood up there and knocked them both in. Here's Howard into the forecourt. Bovier Howard now, trying to get a screen.
Ball's gonna go to, he should get it to Brown.
There's Foster. Foster gonna drive all the way to the hoop, layup good. You see that defense didn't contest that time. Yeah, they did, but they didn't contest either. Foster with 2. This is going to be a game I think Greenforest may grow up in a little bit if they get out of here with it now. They still got to get out of here with it. Byrnes fighting and clinging for their life. Let's be honest, Greenforest is the heavy favorite. That's just basketball. On the post, there he is, Enu turning. Enu step, shot up, no good. Rebound, he got away with a travel. And now here comes Howard. Howard is running the break. Howard gonna have to peel it back out as a 4-point game. 3:05 to go. Hightail in the corner, 3 and goal.
He gets the 3 and one more shot. Wow.
Missed the free throw. Could not complete the 3-point play, the 4-point play. 53-52. Put it on the block. Spin. Offensive foul call on Victor Enu.
I knew it.
We'll turn around, and it'll be an offensive foul and a turnover. 53-52, Greenforest leading Byrnes by 1. 2:38 to go to Byrnes. Crowd loud, they're in the ball game now. And we're late, 2.5. Foster across the timeline. Foster gonna drive. Foster got it knocked away. Ball deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with the Byrnes Rebels. Shot no good by Ola with the rebound. Now he gives it over to Forrest. Forrest has to be careful. He has 4 fouls. 1-point ball game. 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And Coach Lane Flowers imploring his team for defense. Aguchi on the right wing. Aguchi holding. Aguchi gonna drive in the lane. Left hand off the window. Good. Let's season that thing up a little bit. 55-52. Nice move by Aguchi. $23 points for Aguchi. Brown down the lane.
He's got the matchups.
And the foul called. Bebe Iola with the foul.
Like I was saying earlier, Byrnes has to play a perfect game. He's got all the right matchups, every last one of them.
Air ball to free throw at Liddell. He was 7 of 8 before that air ball. He's now 7 of 9. 13 points in the ball game. Free throw good. All of his points have either been from beyond the arc or at the free throw line. A pair of threes. He's got 14. A 2-point game with 90 seconds to go. A traveling violation called out high. A mental mistake made and a turnover. And the Byrnes Rebels now have a shot. 55-53 substitution. They're going to take Miller out. Itel is in. Brown is in. Jalen Foster is in. Who else we got in? Bovier Howard is in, and also Tyreek Glenn. Here's Itel. Itel to the top. Swing it over there to Foster. Foster gonna kick it back out. Howard pump fake. Now he peels it back out. Over to Foster. Foster now gonna step back out with the left hand dribble. Coming up on 1 minute to go. Both teams are in the double bonus. 1 minute. 1 minute to go. Pop it out to the top side. Then swing it over to the right to Bovier Howard. Howard on a pump fake to Glenn. Glenn down the lane. Flying out of control. No good. Rebound to Eno. Eno gives it over to Justin Forrest. And now Coach Thompson walks out and calls time out with 50 and 10 seconds. 55-53. Greenforest leading slimly over the Byrnes Rebels. Right here. SUVtv.
Problem solved.
Great answer. Get your quote with local agents, great rates, and fast claims at favrates.com. From Farm Bureau Insurance.
Out of the timeout now, 50 and 10 seconds. They will inbound it to Aguchi. Aguchi will hold it with the right hand. He's picked up in the backcourt by Christian Itel. Now he crosses the timeline, picks up his dribble, gives it to Iola. Iola has really struggled today, and there's a foul taken. Iola, with only 3 points, he has struggled today, missing a lot of bunnies and just not having a game that he would be very pleased with. Bebe Iola, though, will go to the free throw line. Big, important free throws in a 3-point ball game, and he'll get 2 shots. He is 1 of 2 from the line today. And rolled off, no good. Baby, oh. Second free throw is good. He split a pair, makes it a 4-point game, 56-53. Excuse me, a 3-point game, 56-53. I got ahead of myself in the book. Okay, yeah, 56-53. In the corner, Miller, there's a three, no good. Rebound, they tip, they fight for it. Forrest comes away with it on the right side. Forrest now gonna come up and now foul him. Bovia Howard will give him the foul. He split the free throws, which made it a 3-point game. Joe Hilsman, Ken Jones here with you at the end. Justin Forrest going to stand up there and stroke in a free throw. His first point in the second half. He has 12 in the ball game. He is 4-4 from the free throw line. He gets one more. It's good. 5-point ball game. Quickly into the forecourt now. It's Foster. Foster now going to cross up on a drive. The float is up, is in. Good. Jalen Foster.
Timeout call.
And a quick timeout. You got it. It is 58-55. With 16 and 6/10 seconds to go. Nothing dominant standing out at the moment scoring-wise. Justin Forrest with 12. John Aguchi is the high man with 23. And he is 5 of 6 from the free throw line, and he has hit 3 3-pointers. High man right now for the Byrnes Rebels is going to be Christian Itel. Christian Itel has 14 points in the ball game, 2 threes, and 8 free throws. And then Bovia Howard has 11. Hayden Brown has 8. Tyreek Glenn has 7. And Ray Miller has 5. Jalen Foster has 10. There's a quick rundown right there. 16 and 6/10 seconds. Let me reset it for you. Greenforest going left to right there in the black. Byrnes, they are in the white. Greenforest with a 3-point lead. Joe Hilsman, Ken Jones, glad that you're with us here. Inbound. The precious Aya. Aya just holding it. Now gets it to Forrest. And a whistle from way in the back. And let's see, foul on Bovia Howard. There's not enough room in the stat book. I lost track of the fouls at 25. It's been more than that. So Forrest is at the free throw line. He is perfect, 5 for 5, and make it 6 for 6. And he's just gonna tack them on here and there at the end again. There's always things that you can learn. This is a ball game here. Byrnes, they're going to get a confidence boost from.
I was just about to mention that. Uh-oh.
Lost the ball in the backcourt with 6, with 5. Foster a 3.
Oh!
They wave it off. They call it on the floor. That would have been a 4-point play. That would have tied the ball game with 4 and 9/10 seconds.
To touch on what we were talking about just a little bit earlier is, you know, Byrnes can definitely take something away from this game. I mean, they played, you know, scrappy and did everything they had to do. We knew what we expected from, you know, Greenforest. So I'll give Byrnes a lot of credit on this game. can't cover him. If they can cover him, he, you know,
Yeah.
not getting any help when he does blow by, because he's blowing by his man.
And see, the thing is, out. Joe Hilsman, Ken Jones back here with you, 59-56. And Jalen Foster's at the free throw line. He has one more attempt. Purposely miss it here?
No.
I'm not a fan of the purpose miss.
No, see, he wasn't either, so.
Free throw good. 59-57, and now let's see. The foul was given before the clock could start. And Coach Fowler trying to use, or did they call a timeout? No, he's trying to use this as a free timeout. I love what Ryan Hill is doing. You see what Ryan Hill is doing? It's not a timeout situation. The Byrnes Rebel coach is trying to use it. Ryan is legally on the floor. That's when you're dealing with a good basketball program.
Right.
Basketball IQ, Ryan Hill. Just hang on out back though. 59-57. Byrnes Rebels, man, they gave this thing a good ride. Greenforest may have grown up. Byrnes gonna grow up too. I tell you what, they had a game like this. They always play these kind of games here at the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic right here on SUVtv. And then you look up and they're somewhere in the second or third round of the state tournament, first or second round. And it's not going to be easy. It doesn't get the love that football does, but the basketball, look now, the Rolodex for pro basketball in the state of South Carolina, man, it ain't too shabby now.
Yeah, I got that right.
It ain't too shabby. Well, we can start Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Trevor Booker. Heck, I tried to start name dropping and I ran out of names. But I mean, it's just deep. You know, the talent is deep here. There's Shammond Williams and Jeff McInnes. Basketball is a rich, rich sport here in the state of South Carolina. John Iguchi at the free throw line. In and out. No good. A big miss. 4 and 5, 10 seconds. So they adjust some time on the clock. Iguchi. Free throw. Good. Stuck it. Had to have it. No timeouts for the Rebels. Here they come quickly. Bovier Howard. Howard, stop. He shoots a three. No good. Ball game. And Greenforest survives 60-57 over the Byrnes Rebels, and they advance to the Founders Federal Credit Union Boys Bracket Championship, where they will take on Wellington, Florida. Final score again, Greenforest 60. Byrnes 57. For everyone behind the scenes, Marcus Burnett and our great staff, Ken, pleasure working with you, my brother.
Oh, pleasure working with you, baby.
I'm Joel Hilsman. We'll see you down the road, and that'll be tomorrow right here from the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic on SUVtv.